In the world of real estate, one single word can change, well, pretty much everything. We're talking about perception, trust, professionalism, the whole shebang. So what if I told you that a word we all use has been quietly undermining the industry for decades? Let's dive into how one tiny vocabulary tweak can reframe the entire conversation.
Okay, so let's just start with a super simple question, right? How do real estate agents actually get paid? I bet you think you know the answer. In fact, it's probably the only answer you've ever heard.
Yep, you guessed it, a commission. That's been the go-to word for decades, hasn't it? It's just the standard. But here's the thing I want us to think about. Just because something is standard doesn't mean it's the best way. In fact, that little word, it might actually be the source of a pretty big problem.
And that right there is the heart of the issue. That word, commission, well, it comes with a lot of surprisingly negative baggage. Let's break down what that really means. Just think about it for a second. When you hear the word commission, what does it make you feel? For a lot of people, it feels purely transactional. It kind of conjures up this image of someone just taking a cut of your money, The focus immediately goes to the payout, not the service, and that can come across as really self-serving. So, okay, if commission is the problem, what's the fix? Well, it's actually a really simple but incredibly powerful shift in language. We're talking about moving from commission to compensation. Now, compensation, that sounds totally different, doesn't it? It feels professional. It implies that the payment is earned for real expertise and value brought to the table. And with that one little switch, you've reframed the entire relationship. It's not just a transaction anymore. It's a professional partnership built on trust.
But okay, what does that earned value actually mean? What are we talking about here? Because this isn't just about playing with words, It's about accurately describing the huge amount of work that's happening behind the scenes, work that is so much more than just unlocking a door and letting you walk through a house.
This compensation, it covers a whole suite of professional services. We're talking about deep market analysis, strategic marketing plans, tough negotiations, and managing all kinds of risks. It's all about providing that expert guidance to protect you, the client. See, the payment isn't for showing up, it's for delivering these absolutely critical results. Here's a really great way to look at it. Think about a builder. You would never say a builder is commissioned to construct a house, right? No way. They are compensated for their craftsmanship, their labor, their materials, their expertise. It's the exact same principle. Real estate pros are providing a skilled service, and the way they're paid should reflect that.
Okay, so let's put this into practice. Let's imagine how this actually sounds in a real conversation. On one side, you have, my commission is what I get paid, all about the agent. But on the other side, my compensation is based on the service and expertise I provide to help you. See the difference? The focus totally shifts to the client's goals and the value being delivered. Which one builds more trust? It's a no-brainer, right? It's the one that's all about partnership, not just the payout.
And what's cool is that this simple shift of language puts real estate professionals right where they belong, alongside other respected pros. Think about it. Attorneys talk about their fees. Consultants have retainers. Contractors give you a bid or an estimate. So when a realtor discusses compensation, they're using the language of a trusted advisor. They're stepping into that same professional arena.
So everything we've talked about, it all really boils down to one simple but super powerful idea. It's the fundamental difference between something being paid and something being earned.
Because commission is paid, but compensation, that's earned. Wow. That just says it all, doesn't it? It's the difference between a transaction, a simple payout, and a fee that truly reflects the skill, the strategy, and the professional service that was actually delivered.
So it's pretty incredible, right? We've seen how just one little word, making that shift from commission to compensation, can have this huge ripple effect. It completely changes how we perceive value and professionalism, and that makes you wonder, doesn't it? It leaves us with one last big question to chew on. What other words out there are quietly shaping our most important financial decisions without us even realizing it?